Welcome back to another installment of Panzer Campaigns Tunisia 43. I have performed a few actions off the screen and I will be running the turn here. We can review what the Axis forces are going to do. I'm sure there will be a lot of artillery. I'm going to turn my air conditioning on right quick. Bear with me. I'll go ahead and do like this. All right. So let's go ahead and run the turn. I did make a few moves. I ran some assaults on this engineer and I forget that's a different mapping. I was playing a different game where I was using WASD. There was some movement over here, and I think something else. Yeah. I moved this tank unit here and this tank unit here. So just kind of better positioning. Oh, and these engineers up, because they're going to lead the charge against this paratroopers. Okay, let's run the turn. Make sure I did speed it up a little bit this time. So let's see. All right, engaging in the area of Varsity. So far, just artillery, some fatigue. They got me with an AT gun. Ooh! Man, disruption on my brigade commander. My fault for putting them too close. Point du Fas, they got a disruption. There's a lot going on this turn, and as a result, I've got a lot of stuff in position to make strikes and push and attack in different ways. But as a result, it's also precarious because that means that he's set up to counterattack and hit me in vulnerable positions. He's getting a lot of disruptions. So we'll see how he does. Okay. He's trying to consolidate in a couple of different spots up in U.S. Second Corps area. He's operating. He's got more tanks behind Highway 3. Oh, those are Tigers. That's bad. Or heavy Panthers at least, long gun Panthers at least. So he is counterattacking in the area of the Indian Division, which is not a great place for him to be counterattacking because I don't think I have a lot of AT guns over there. Okay, he's shifting infantry around in the area of 8th Army. It's kind of 30 Corps area. He's calculating. Moving some units to a better position, it looks like. Yeah, he's in trouble over here, but they're certainly not done yet. They certainly have a lot of fight left. Okay. More artillery. He's shooting with his tanks. We've got AT right where he's at, though. Oh yeah, he might not like this so much if he's shooting with his heavy artillery, his heavy guns. He's surrounded on 3 sides. Yeah, we're just jacking him up over here. He didn't like that. Man, they sure do got a lot on my artillery, though. I gotta kill their spotters. Okay, Point du Fas is fighting back, but it really doesn't look like they have much there, from what I can see. The, what is that, the 46th Infantry is fighting. The Moroccans are fighting. 1st British at Sidi Said. Peter's Corner is, yeah, that's going to be tough. I'm hoping that a lot of my artillery comes online this next turn. I deployed a bunch of it, so I'm hoping I can hit them really hard with a lot of artillery. He's got artillery and long-range guns. Man. French infantry doing nothing. Wow, that was really pathetic. We had like 6 defensive fires and it had no effect. Alright. So I think he's in his 2nd round of shooting. And not super effective. A bunch of my guys have low ammo. I'll be doing some rough assaults with the 1st British Infantry over by Sidi Said. Alright, this is progressing pretty well. I've definitely gotten some disruptions and pulled some stunts, but so far it doesn't, well, that area by the India Division is cause for concern. I don't have enough heavy equipment over there to deal with so many tanks, I think. I did get a disruption over here. Okay. Yeesh. They've got the 46 infantry really zeroed in. At least I can see their bunker from where I'm at now. I see they've got various infantry east of Longstop Hill, south of the Mejeda. Alright. 1st Infantry Division, 1st United States Infantry at least. Okay, I think we're getting close. Alright. So that's turn. Let me save my game. Turn 17. Turn 17. Oops. The longest scenario that I've done is 5 Days War in France 40, which is like 50 turns. This one's a little longer. Turn 17. So let's compare with previous turns statistics. Cleared some mines. Alright. 5 HQs out of command versus 8 last turn. 9 artillery versus 16 last turn. 15 low on ammo versus 16 last turn. I got 8 on disruptions, so let's see where those are right quick. Okay, I think that was my AT gun. Still have a disrupted unit over here, that's not great. I see a nice surround forming up here. This is going to get ugly for them. Let's see. Okay, that is the tank destroyer. This is... where is this? Engineers, okay. Yeah, over by Peter's Corner. Black Watch is the 51st, the Highlanders. Recon, nope, that's AT gun. somewhere. Yeah. And recon units, which I kind of want to keep in the back, but we'll probably push forward a little. Okay. 7 units set up. So yeah, I got 7 out of 8 of my artillery came online. 9 units low on fuel versus 14 last turn. 34 units recovered fatigue versus 28 last turn. And 8 recovered losses. Finally, we got an improved position. Excellent. So I wanted that improved position. That's going to be useful. Okay, great. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a look at my task list. Let's see this here. So I've got my oops, 117. Okay, yep, I know what that is. And 140 trench on road. Yeah, okay, I know what that is. Pursue broken unit. Yeah, so annoying. I don't want to just leave. Crap. I don't want to just leave this broken unit lying around in my rear line. I don't even know where he is right now, but like this guy over here I think is spotting for the attack on this artillery or somebody around here. So that's super annoying. Okay, what else? Recombine the buffs. 69. Nice. Okay. Yeah, here are the buffs. We can recombine them. Yes, yes. Okay, wonderful. So that is done. Move engineers north. What is that about? 139.43. Ah, yes, okay. Ugh. Yeah, alright. Oops. Okay, well, that sucked. Okay. Finally, 193, 109 is a tank destroyer somewhere around here. Okay, let's find that right quick. Something. Yeah, okay, I see him. So this is my soft attack scout car. Come on. Crap. Alright, so there's something over here too. Good. I'm good with my task list, so now we're going to begin bombardments. Where are you, sir? Alright. Okay. Now... Oh, these guys are isolated? Nice. We cut them off over here. That's very good, actually. All of these guys are isolated. That makes a huge difference. Wow. Okay. I knew that was going to be like an important point to hold, but I didn't think it was going to be like that. Okay. So brush and brush with trench. I'm going to try to whittle down some of their paratroopers. Let me speed up the action a little bit here. Speed up. Okay. Yeah, we've got a pretty significant amount of artillery that I can use to hit these guys with. Good positioning over here. Jeffna is going to be an evergreen problem, but bunkers. Yeah. It's not an insurmountable problem. Okay. Next, artillery. What is this? I think I might actually, well, no, we'll go ahead with it. So here is a trench line. That's a bunker. Okay. Yes. Probably. Patch 4053 was just released for all the games on the Eastern Front, or at least I think most of the games on the Eastern Front. I really wish they had released it for this one, but I don't know if I can load my save in reliably. Okay, nothing is spotted with this one, so I'll chill for a minute. Okay. I think I'm actually just gonna move this guy instead, because that bunker is not really gonna, it's not gonna have much of an effect. Okay. Yeah, we'll get both of these guys up the hill while I'm here. Oh, nice. Okay. So, here, I'll wait for that. Okay. Let's see, I've got targets. Yeah, I've got lots of targets over here. I really gotta look out for Peter's Corner. I gotta be able to hit targets over there. What's going on over here? They just have some French infantry, and I'm like not really trying to push that hard over here, south of the Medjeda. More just trying to secure the area and hold it while we work Peter's Corner. Speaking of, okay, so first target. Man, they got a lot of artillery over here. That's a juicy one, but they're fully entrenched. Okay. What is next? Boop. No effects. So let's see. Disrupted. Everybody's disrupted. Okay. Remind me to check, is entrenched, disrupted, what is this? HQ unit. Yeah. Oh no, that's a wireless intercept. I don't want to be cheesy. Let's see, next. Okay. What is your statistic on heart attack? Not very high. They've got, let's see here. That's ugly. That's a forest with improved with a tank. Alright. Made some progress. Over here, we've got lots of work to do. Okay, we got the disruption. Another disruption, we needed that. And they got a lot of 88s. Switch to this infantry over here. I think it's going to be harder to get the disruption that I need on them. Okay. Alright, so that's artillery and the task list. let's go ahead and get to business. I'm going to save the game here. Okay. Shell this unit. And we're going to assault. Hope that works, because shooting at these guys was not. It did work. It wasn't beautiful, but it was effective. Okay. Put you up here. Alright. So I think I'm gonna try to assault these guys from 2 different directions. I'm thinking. Let's see. Tell you what I want to do is get one of these scout units into the rear line over here to block them from potentially. Now they've already been pushed or have moved into these minefields. That's kind of wacky. Alright. So we'll put you over here, and then we'll shoot once. We got the disruption. Alright. So this is a little bit vulgar, but we have a war to fight, so we're going to go ahead and do this. That was quite vicious, it appears. Next. Boop. Oh, nice. And then, do I want to just assault into here? Take you. You here. Got a gun. I don't think I need it. Thinking. Where's that other engineer? Alright. If I want to be maximum aggression, then I'm going to just like ram this infantry straight up. But I think, let me remind myself of something here. User manual. I need to remember if AT guns, zone of control movement. Okay. Where is, come on. There's a, let's see, zone of control, HQ units, supply units, broken units, towed anti-tank units do not exert zone of control. So these tanks would work, or these tank destroyers. I want to do, you're part of the 60th, you're also part of the 60th, you're out of command. What I want to do is like this. Okay, put you here. Okay, and this is just a single company. I forgot about that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot. No effect. That didn't work out so well. Okay, so we push that AT gun out of the way. We're greatly reducing their fighting capacity here, but they're not done yet. So I am going to go ahead with the hardcore mode. It's going to be tough. Okay. Ow. Yeah, this is going to be, I think that this was I mean, it's a bold move. What can I say? Okay. So let's move one of these engineer units up over here. Hope they don't get shelled too bad. Over here. Yeah. Man, we're all kinds of jacked up over here. All low ammo. Let's see. So it is slow going up here, but it's working. Jaffna, I know is going to be a tough spot. Okay, so that is, I think, everything over here. Yes. Varsity has moved. The French are moved. I want to get behind this guy. This is stupid. I'm assaulting this infantry unit. I hate that this guy is over here. Okay. So we're going to proceed and try to get a disruption on this HQ unit. Unsuccessful. Okay. Kind of want to assault anyways. This is a full battalion with no fatigue. Yeah, I'd say so. We took out their guns. Alright, next I need infantry up here. Where's the rest of my infantry? Crap. This is not super. I gotta get through this bunker. But there's like not a way for me to do that with my tanks. Yeah, we're just gonna run up on them and like repeatedly assault them. I'm not gonna do that with my recon unit though. I'll try and move him elsewhere. So let's go ahead, get the infantry into the trenches, get the heavy tanks. Oh no, I should position the heavy tanks here and the light tanks back. Okay, so I'm gonna try some, maybe. I was gonna say I'll try some screwy stuff with my recon units, but I don't think that that's a good idea. I'll try something. Okay. So light tanks up front, and then let's stack, yeah, if I can, light tanks up front. Okay, now move these heavies back. More light tanks up front. And what this will allow me to do is to shell him from close and long range at the same time. So I won't get through it this turn, but I will get through it. Okay. Ugh. Come on. I can't get through this way. Okay. Or blocked over here. That's crazy. Okay. Got some recon over here. He can hang out. Engineers are coming. Engineers are coming. And that should be mostly it for the first. Got a lot of light tanks outside this bunker. One man. Okay. I got a shot over here. Oh no, I miscalculated. It's soft attack range. That's okay. That is okay. Because we're still going to... Is this also soft? No, this is hard. So I can get a range from here. Crap. Alright. So that's first armored. And here we go with a kind of combination of... Let's see, right. I wanted to hold this road over here. Okay. So the first infantry is going to be coming up. As fast as I can, basically. This is my cannon. Okay. Why don't we wait to move him? Alright. What is this? This is my core tank destroyer. Okay, I can deal with that. So yeah, I think last video I was talking about how... What is that? Oh, I accidentally selected both of these units. Okay. Last video I was talking about... This is part of the infantry regiment. Oh, come on, crap. This unit's gonna block the road. Right. So last turn I was talking about what I wanted to do with this kind of area over here, and I will remind myself that basically like to hold this road maybe along the Tyne River here, and we'll be kind of branching up north towards Mathieu, and eventually yeah, onto Beziert. But in the meantime, you know, I need to move north here, both on the rail and the road. So I'm trying to take this road north, and I need to secure my flank in order to do that. So here I go with more movement. This is the whole of this infantry division. This is a real mess right now. Keep it on the road as much as possible. Sheesh. This is a little exposed, but it's not impossible. Can I? Yeah, boy. Look at that. Put him in travel mode. I'll take that. That's it for these guys, but yeah. Okay. These guys don't even need to be in travel mode. Actually, what is the 133rd? Did I just break up my whole thing? 133rd, 135th. I moved the 133rd over here, didn't I? Well, doesn't look like it. Let's see. Here? Ah, here. No. Here? This is the headquarters unit. Alright. Cannon. Put you here. Wait. 133rd. So 135th. 133rd, please. This is the wrong one. I'm trying to keep my units together the right way. The 133rd is headed north, while the 135th is headed east. Here's the 168th, which will put you right here, and I have engineers heading up there, so I think I'll keep you here. Keep you here. It's the 135th. I think this is looking pretty good. Keep the artillery with the division. Alright. I like this. 135th. HQ. Artillery. Yeah. Artillery. Yeah. So the artillery for the 168th. Here is part of the 133rd. Yeah, okay. And send you this way. Now where the heck? Oh, I'm missing a battalion from the 133rd. That's why. Alright. Next up, keeping up with the 1st Division. Let's see it. Here's the 1st, so 18th. Boop. And good. Says the 16th. Go ahead and move you guys up. Up. Got some artillery over here. Move you as far forward as I can. I am exposed on this flank. Pretty badly exposed, as a matter of fact. Down into the valley. The northern heights have already been secured. Come on. Assault. Ugh. Okay, that was successful. Come on, one more. Alright. These guys can go. What else? What else? Good, good, good. Alright, that should be the 1st. And that is pretty much all of US 2 Corps. 2nd Corps, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I should be able to get up on this hill, huh? Sure can. Gosh darn it. Really hoping that would be successful. Oh, we got a disruption at least. Okay. So now they're pinned. So keep hitting their bunker. And infantry is here. Next turn, I'm gonna assault this bunker, I think. Okay. Good. Now we have pretty good position over here. Well, why weren't these set up? I thought that it said I had checked all of the units that needed to be set up. I'm expecting more artillery. Okay. So, get you up here. These guys are resting. These guys are not. Okay. Yeah, tanks first. Don't like having my recon fighting like that. Okay. Try to get some of these guns down. Take you out of recon and hit the recon. Oops. Okay. What else? What else? I think that I'm good in the area of the 78th Infantry. Now, for the hard part here. And soft range. Yeah, all these units have soft attack range. Okay. And they've got AT guns over here. Yeah, these guys are going to be tough to get out of here. Well, we knew that this was going to be a fight. Okay, so Kassir Tier over here. I think I might split up a little bit. Well, we'll see. Let's secure that first. Okay. So they have 88s and heavy infantry. I need these guns on the other side. I need them here. Okay, we'll work that out. Oh, come on. That's not where I wanted you to move. Oh my god. I gotta be more careful. Alright. So, here, I'm gonna need to move these guys like far. I want them on the other side. They're in the wrong position. Though, let's see, what is this unit here? Okay, I will actually take one of these. Just in case. All right. What else? Man, I just feel like I'm so low on infantry over here. Okay. Yeah, one thing at a time. This line needs to go, and we'll kind of have an active defense over here. So, which unit are you part of, sir? 10th. Okay. So, yeah, we'll keep you moving. Alright. We can get you into a trench, please. Yeah, here. Okay. And you can come up also here. Come on. Here. I don't think, let's see, move you over here. I don't think that I'm ready to move this infantry into position right yet, because that's when I'm going to want to get in on this this bunker, but they've just got too much. This area is such a freaking nightmare. I really need this other artillery to come online. I was expecting it, and I guess it just didn't happen. Maybe it's a turn +1. Okay. I can put you over here. And these tanks can keep firing. They can hit this bunker. East Surrey's, East Surrey's. Let's go ahead and combine this unit. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll finish, well, maybe I should call this video. Yeah, moving on to the 9th Corps. So I think when I go ahead and call this video, I might record another one right away, but we'll call that good for the U.S. 2nd Corps and the 5th Corps of the 1st Army. We'll pick up from there. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next installment.